Hello students, today I am going to discuss one of the important chapter from your class 11 accountancy. The name of the chapter is bank reconciliation statement. Okay, as we already finished our previous chapter, that is cash book, this chapter is almost related with that previous chapter. So first of all, we have to know what is the meaning of the word bank reconciliation statement. So I write meaning. Basically, all the firms in India open a current account, because we already discussed about the thing that the businessmen always open a current account. This is not a hard and fast rule that all businessmen will open a current account, but this is the common thought that in India all businessmen will open current account, big businessmen. Okay, so all the firms open a current account with a bank, and in order to record the transactions entered into with the bank, maintain a bank column. So any organization or any firm will open a bank column in the cash book. Okay, so in double entry cash book system, we open cash column and bank column like this. Bank also open a separate account for each firm in its ledger and enters all the transaction in it. Okay, periodically bank supplies a copy of the firm account from its ledger to the firm for information. This copy of the firm account supplied by the bank is called a bank passbook or bank statement. As we know that bank statement, how the bank statement is look like. Since all the transactions entered in the bank are recorded in the both books, so there should be no difference between the bank balance shown in the cash book and passbook. Okay, so the balance of the two books must tally with each other, and because of when the money is deposited in the bank, the firm enter the debit side of the bank column of cash book, and the same amount will same time the bank also entered it on the credit side of the account. Okay, so this is the main criteria before starting that chapter, that any organization will open that current account, and current account opened by bank, and bank will maintain some record, and that firm also maintain some record, and we tally that record both firm way and bank way. Okay, now I am going to write the meaning. It is a statement which reconcile bank balance of cash book with the balance of bank passbook or statement. I repeat, it is the statement which reconcile bank balance of cash book with the balance of bank passbook or statement. So always remember, when you write the definition, in that time always remember one thing, that you reconcile the balance of cash book as with the balance of passbook. Okay, now bank passbook or bank statement is what? Bank passbook or bank statement. It is a copy. Basically, it is a copy of the customer's account in the bank. Bank provide a statement from time to time or on demand. Okay, so basically it is a copy. Next one, favorable balance. Favorable balance means positive balance of cash book or passbook. So it is a positive balance of cash book, passbook. Okay. Next one is unfavorable balance. Unfavorable balance means negative balance of cash book within bracket bank column or passbook. So it is a negative balance of cash book in bank column here it is also right, bank column or passbook. Okay, now overdraft balance. Okay, it means a cash book bank column is showing, it means cash book bank column is showing negative balance or passbook is showing negative balance. So when it is a negative balance, whether it is a cash book or passbook, it is an overdraft balance. I repeat one thing, that हम लोग अभी सभी जानते हैं वो चीज़ कि बैंक हम लोगों को एक स्टेटमेंट देता है, वो पासबुक के द्वारा हम लोगों को प्रोवाइड करता है. ये बेसिकली बैंक का स्टेटमेंट है. हम लोग खुद का स्टेटमेंट खुद ही रखते हैं जो हम लोग के पास रहता है. अभी हम लोग का जो स्टेटमेंट है उसके साथ बैंक ने जो स्टेटमेंट प्रोवाइड किया थ्रू पासबुक, उस स्टेटमेंट को कंपैरिजन करेंगे. मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट्स उस जगह में अटक जाता है कि बैंक ने जो स्टेटमेंट दिया ये किसका है, ये मेरा ही है, ये बैंक का है. बेसिकली ये बैंक का है, तुम्हारा स्टेटमेंट तुम खुद रखोगे. सो ये बैंक का स्टेटमेंट के साथ जब हम लोग कंपैरिजन करेंगे तभी कुछ फेवरेबल केस आ सकता है, कुछ अनफेवरेबल केस आ सकते हैं, कुछ ओवरड्राफ्ट केस आ सकता है, जिसके बारे में हम लोग ने अभी डिस्कस किया। एक चीज़ तुम लोग को ध्यान में रखना है, while preparing that BRS, only those transactions should be considered which are either recorded in the bank column of cash book or in passbook bank account. Okay, we always ignore those items which are already recorded in both the books, that is cash book and passbook. ऑलरेडी रिकॉर्डेड आइटम हम लोग उसको नहीं लिखेंगे और नहीं देखेंगे उसको BRS में। सो ये पिछले जो हम लोग का चैप्टर था उसमें उन्होंने देखा था, जो आइटम्स ऑलरेडी रिकॉर्ड हो गया है उसको हम लोग इस चैप्टर में नहीं देखेंगे, जो रिकॉर्ड नहीं हुआ है उसको टैली करेंगे। ठीक है, सो अभी BRS के बारे में जो मैंने बोला कि ये एक स्टेटमेंट है, it is a statement prepared to know the difference between the balances as per the bank column of cash book and passbook or any given date in the bank reconciliation statement. Okay, so BRS कौन प्रिपेयर करता है? बेसिकली BRS यानी बैंक रिकन्सिलिएशन स्टेटमेंट इज प्रिपेयर्ड बाय द कस्टमर, रिमेंबर दैट थिंग, कस्टमर एंड नॉट बाय द बैंक। सो ये चीज़ ध्यान में रखना, कौन करता है? कस्टमर। ये बहुत सारा स्टूडेंट्स को नहीं पता है, जो BRS ऑलरेडी ख़त्म हो चुका है, तो ये कस्टमर प्रिपेयर करता है। सो ये क्या क्या फीचर्स है इसमें बैंक रिकन्सिलिएशन स्टेटमेंट में? फीचर्स ओके ऑफ BRS। बेसिकली याद रखना, बैंक रिकन्सिलिएशन स्टेटमेंट इज प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर द रिकन्सिलिएशन ऑफ कैश बुक एंड कैश बुक बैलेंस विद द पासबुक बैलेंस। It is prepared by the customer having an account with the bank. It is prepared on a particular date. It is prepared on the basis of bank statement supplied by the bank. The purpose of preparing the statement is the reconciliation of the balances of the two books as well as the direction of any error committed by the bank authorities. So, you should remember that thing. Now the case is why should you open that bank reconciliation statement? Means what is the need? Okay, ये हो गया है, what is the need and importance, और इसको हम लोग एडवांटेज भी बोल सकते हैं ऑफ BRS। वाई? तो ये किस लिए हम लोग करते हैं? बेसिकली मैंने जो अभी बोला है कि BRS हेल्प्स इन डिटेक्शन ऑफ एरर्स इन कैश बुक and passbook. Next, BRL's health checking of inevitable delays in the check system. Okay, and the last one, BRS act as a moral check on the cashier. Okay, so you should remember that thing, and always remember that why you need BRS. The T point, if you remember the T point, you should crack any questions, theoretical questions. Okay, so why or what is the reason of differences between cashbook and passbook? अभी मैं जानता हूँ कि तुम लोगों के दिमाग में ये घूम रहा है अभी कि व्हाट इज द रीजन और डिफरेंस बिटवीन cashbook and passbook. Basically, first one is difference because of timing. Next, difference because of transactions recorded by bank only. And the third one, differences because of errors may be committed by business or bank. So they are these are the differences why you tally or why you reconcile that PRS. So remember one thing, if a transaction is already recorded in the cash book and passbook accordingly before the date of preparing the bank reconciliation statement, then it will not be considered at the time of preparing BRS. I repeat, if a transaction is already recorded in the cash book and passbook accordingly before the date of preparing the bank reconciliation statement, then it will not be considered at the time of preparing BRS. So you should remember that thing. So in my next class I will discuss some theoretical part and also some practical part. So आज के लिए इतना ही.